I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. It has been such a long time since we did a chat and channel update that we thought it was time to do it. And we're doing it on Sunday because we're going to start, we're going to discuss our new schedule, and Sundays is going to be designated chat and channel day. And so every Sunday you'll be able to tune in. We're going to upload a little update. We're going to do a review of the week's past recipes, and we'll just let you know what's going on here. So to kick this off, I wanted to discuss the fact that I'm sure that you have noticed over the last couple of weeks we have changed our schedule. I was previously uploading once a day, for the most part, every day. And I think that that's kind of a little bit of overkill, and in order to spread things out and allow everybody the opportunity to see everything in their own time, you know, some of you I know only watch once a week or twice a week, and maybe when you get the opportunity you have to pick and choose what you're going to watch. So I thought, after a great suggestion from my friend Eric over at Garden Fork TV, if you are not subscribed to him, please go over and check him out. He thought it might be a good idea if I give it a try, and we're giving it a try, and so far I'm really liking it. It gives me a little more time to focus on the editing and all of the other things that I really want to do. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying it as well. We're going to be uploading, as we have been the last couple of weeks, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You'll get a recipe video, and every Sunday starting today you're going to get your chat and channel episode. So that's going to be the schedule: Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And I hope that you like that. We've also been working really hard on our website. We've done a lot of overhaul. My website provider, as you know, I've discussed this in the past, changed to a different edition. They could not migrate the old one to the new one. I literally had to rebuild my website from scratch. And I'm really liking the way it looks and the way it is resulting. So the only problem is that some of you are going to find that many of the links in the older videos are not good anymore, so you're getting a 404 error because they can't locate the page because it doesn't exist anymore. In time, all of those links will get updated, and a lot of the older recipes that were on my website don't have a designated page yet, but they will little by little. I'm working on it every day. I'm getting a couple more pages added. But all of the recipes are there. If you go to my website, which you can always find a link in the information box, you can find in the navigation bar at the top of the website a recipe index A to Z, and then there's a pull-down menu for recipes starting with A through Z, and you can just click on the page that you want to go to, and you'll find a complete list of recipes starting with that letter, and you can just click on it. Some of them have pages, some of them are just going to link directly to the PDF that you can print out and refer to. So eventually they'll all have a page, but for right now, some have a page, some have a PDF, and that's how it's going to be until I get it all fixed. And then the other thing is, we had a raffle copter giveaway for a JD Salsa prize pack, and I finally got to that today, and I would like to deeply apologize for how long it took me to get to that. Rick and I were sick for about a month, and I'm not joking. It was horrible. We're both back to 100% now, and that kind of we were literally down for a very long time. And we don't usually get sick, but this year we did. It's that whole seasonal transition from winter into spring, and it was just a killer this year. So we did our best to keep up with recipe videos, but overall, everything else kind of took a back seat. So the winners of the JD Salsa prize packs are Kathy Jo Tourois and Charlie Rogier. And if you two will please send me your addresses so I can ship you your special prize, I would greatly appreciate it. I've sent you each a separate email, and then you can just email me back at that email address. And I wanted to show you what's going to go into what's in the prize pack. Of course, you're going to get some of the JD's Bloody Mary mix. You're getting 2 of those each. And then you're going to get a JD's Table Shake, and this particular one is hot. The other one is a mild, but I didn't get 2 each of these, so I kind of did it diplomatically. You're each also getting a Salsa in Seconds This is their instant salsa mix, which is awesome. You follow the directions on the canister, and you add a scoop or two to a can of diced tomatoes, and you let it sit for 30 minutes, and it's really nice. This is awesome to have on your shelf. You can use this in a lot of recipes. I have demonstrated this before, and I really enjoy it. So, you're getting this. So the person who gets the mild salsa mix is getting the hot table shake, and the person who's getting the hot salsa mix is getting the mild table shake. And I'm just going to send you a box, and I hope you enjoy it. And then you're getting these 2 packages of Bloody Mary mix, which I can't wait for you to try because I think they're awesome. So, congratulations to Kathy, Joe, and Charlie, and they've been longtime viewers of mine, so I was really happy to see their names come up when Rafflecopter, you know, I go to Rafflecopter and I click the button and I choose a random winner. So, we had about 43 people enter that raffle, or that giveaway, so that was fun. And look for more giveaways in the future. I'm going to try and shoot for 1 giveaway a month if I can find a sponsor who will provide a prize. But that's how I'm going to do it. So if I find somebody who's going to donate me a prize or provide a prize, then I'll do it that way. If not, then we're just not going to do a giveaway that month. But let's see. I already talked about the website. We talked about our schedule. We talked about the prize giveaway. Summer's coming, and we're out in the garden. Rick and I have spent a lot of time out in the garden this week, and cleaning up, and we're reconfiguring our garden. So we're taking down fence, and we're covering things over with mulch. And I just, on Friday, went and I bought all of my plants from a local grower for my tomatoes. I'm going to do tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers and eggplant, and I got some herbs because my sage all died, so I have to replant my sage. My comfrey has come back like gangbusters. My oregano's out there. I have the rosemary that ate Toledo in my garden, and I had to give it a giant haircut. Apple tree, all the fruit trees are doing great. Of course, the peach tree I lost last year when it got knocked over. I'm still going to try. I'm going to cut it way back, and I'm going to give it a super dose of Super Thrive, and I'm going to see if that kind of boosts it. I literally have seen Super Thrive do amazing things, so I'm going to actually be doing a video going over all of the things I use when I garden, and it's going to cover all of my natural fertilizers and my organic fertilizers and my soil amendments and all of those. And I'm also going to do a video on how I plant all of my starts. So you can look forward to that in the coming weeks. And, yeah, cat, welcome to my world. So that's what we've been doing. Of course, life is never dull around here. Molly just finished school. This past Friday was her last day of school. And Micah doesn't finish for a couple of weeks, but we had to go to a band competition in Williamsburg last weekend, so that was crazy. And Rick and I are just starting to catch up on all this work, you know, doing dump runs and all that junky yard work that you have to do to get to the fun part. I hate the cleanup.
We're doing our spring cleanup now.
Right.
Because we were sick.
We were sick, so we couldn't do our spring cleanup. And the weather, I don't know about, in many parts of the country, I know the weather is crazy still. But here, it was cold until April, and then we were sick for half of April and half of May, and we are just now back to where we feel good and normal. I mean, we've gotten stuff done, but not in the way that we would have liked to, because I'm one of those people who I'll push myself until something's finished. But, you know, when I was sick, it was bad. Sarah, go. What? Come here.
Go.
Come here. You're silly. You're silly. Hey. Okay, so.
Make you famous.
Yeah, right. Go. I wanted to share with you something that I got in the mail from Tourois. It was fun because, you know, I've been kind of trying to curb my spending, so I knew I hadn't ordered anything. When the FedEx guy pulled up in front of my house and we were getting ready to go get Micah from school, Molly's like, "What did you order?" I'm like, "I didn't order anything." And they came up the driveway and they had this box in their hand. And I don't know if you can see it, yeah, but it says...
Perfect.
Oh, is it perfect? Yes. Okay. Right in front front of my face. That's perfect. And I opened it up. Tourois evidently has a new, oh, they did steal the t-shirt even. They have a new syrup, and it's called Sweet Heat, and this is made with the...
Oh, their marketing is
how to...
Oh, where are you? With this
how to play with fire.
Yes, I like to play with fire.
I like to play with fire.
There's a little burn mark on the tape.
And it actually was burned because there's a smudge on the back of the card. But it came with this great bottle of Sweet Heat syrup, which doesn't have any flavor. It's just sweet and hot. It's made with ghost peppers, and it really is tasty. It's just sweet and hot. So I'm going to be using this in a couple of recipes. I've already got my mind going on this. I'm thinking at least one cocktail, a grape smoothie. I think this would be great added to a Bloody Mary. I have a cocktail idea in my head, though, because I'm thinking atomic fireball shooters. So, but they also sent along with it, they sent a glass, and it's got a line at the bottom. You've got two lines. One says "Oh my" and one says "OMG." So it's like a ½ ounce and an ounce. So it's a measuring glass. And it came with 3 cans. It came with a can of mango nectar, a can of Mr. and Mrs. T's Bloody Mary mix, and a can of Pellegrino lemonade. So so that you could play with it. I thought this was a totally creative approach to sharing. I love it when you get press kits like this, when they send stuff out to all the video bloggers and the bloggers, the food bloggers, because it's, to me, it's really kind of an honor, and I absolutely love it because it makes me feel like, hey, you know what, you guys really are watching me, and I really appreciate it. Huh?
Part of the family.
And that's how it makes me feel, because I may say I use this stuff, and I'm not advertising them. I'm just letting you know I'm using their product in my video. I love their product, and it makes me so happy to be able to share with you. So when I got this little present, you can be sure that I'm going to be having some fun making videos with that. And I guess really that's all I have. I wanted to pose a question to you guys because Rick and I have been binge watching. And for those of you who don't know what binge watching is, anyone who has Netflix and has found a series that they like, they know what binge watching is. Because it's really nice to watch a TV show without having to watch commercials and without having to wait a week for the next episode. Well, Rick got me hooked on Breaking Bad, so I watched the first 4 seasons of Breaking Bad that way. And it's very difficult when you finish, because there's nothing left and you feel kind of lost. So there's a show called Game of Thrones, which I'm sure all of you have heard of. That's not on Netflix. You have to. We subscribe to HBO on our cable, and it's available on the HBO Go and then on the on-demand. But I wanted to watch Game of Thrones. I have been wanting to watch Game of Thrones for a long time. So I started watching it. And the first episode I watched, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like this. But then I kept thinking about the little boy. And I kept thinking, I need to know what happens to him. And I watched the second episode, which turned to the whole first season. And then Rick decided he was going to watch too. So he started. And what do you keep saying, honey?
Damn you.
Yeah. So now we're both able to watch season 3 together. We were watching them on separate computers, but I have to tell you, I am totally in love with Game of Thrones, and I think it is one of the coolest shows, and if you have the opportunity to watch it, I think you should. So my question to you is, how do you feel about binge watching? Have you ever binge watched? And if you have, what are some of your favorite shows that you have binge watched? And, I guess, I wanted to say, we are just now starting season 3. We're finished with episode 2, and please don't do any spoilers beyond that, because I'll be very upset if you spoil things. Not so much me, but Rick really has issues with finding out what happens later. Me, not so much. I can go looking.
I was afraid to watch South Park.
That's the truth, isn't it? What are some of the things you'd like to see me make? I have some plans. Summer's here. We're going to be doing more grilling, more salad making, more low or no cook meals, things that won't heat up your kitchen. That includes more pressure cooker meals. I love my pressure cooker. If you want to know more about the pressure cooker, I will upload the video. I did an unboxing, but I have made so many videos now with the pressure cooker. I felt like maybe doing the unboxing was kind of silly. So if you want to see the unboxing video of the pressure cooker, let me know. I'll upload it. It's purchased from HSN. It is an elite 10-quart pressure cooker. You could cook a 12-pound turkey in that pressure cooker. It is enormous. And I love it. I have beans in it right now, and I'm going to do corn in it later because we're doing fajitas for dinner, and don't worry, I'm doing videos. What are some things you'd like to see me do? I'm also planning on doing more frozen favorites, more smoothies, more drinks, more cocktails. A lot of things, you know, I have on the burner. I literally have a list on my notepad on my phone that is crazy long. Every time I think of something else, I write it on the list, and then when I make it, I just erase it. So I'm never running out of ideas, but I always love getting feedback from you guys. So if you have ideas or suggestions or questions for me, please leave them. Suggestions or recipe ideas, leave in the comments section. If you have questions for me, please email them to my email, which is info@noreenskitchen.com, and I will select a few questions to address next week. So there you go. That's your update for now. And then next week, we'll really get on the ball. We'll do a little recipe review of what we've seen this week. We'll answer your questions, and we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you'll come back next week, and I hope that you have a great week coming up. And until next time, I'll see ya. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. I hope you liked what you watched today, and I hope that you try it, and I hope that you love it. If you like what you saw, please consider hitting the thumbs up button and giving me a positive rating. And also, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're already not a subscriber so that you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen every single day. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to come by tomorrow. And until next time, happy eating!